Well, here we are. History's been made. We're now starting on a new venture in our lives. For me, it causes me to reflect. And I thought I'd talk a little bit today about career success. For me, a long time ago, I decided that I was going to put together thoughts that would help be a guideline, a checklist, whatever you might call it, just to remind me of the things that you need to do if you want to be successful. Thank you. I'm glad you're telling my followers to join my video. There's two things that I did that have been very beneficial to me throughout my personal and professional life. Many years ago, I sat down and it took about 2 days and probably 4 or 5 hours of those 2 days for me to come up with a life mission. And then over the next month, I put together the kinds of things that would help me understand the road to career success. That would kind of say, you know, these are the things you got to be mindful of if you want to be successful. And what I did is on my desk sits in front of me a list of a variety of things that are kind of a guideline to me to remind me what I need to do to stay on track throughout my business life and my personal life. And one of the items on there says to be the best you can be. And to be the best you can be, I said you have to observe, be very observant. And I've trained myself to be very focused on what's going on around me, what's being said, what do I see, how do people react. So observation is critical. So every day I need to remind myself, and I have this sitting on my desk. The second thing I put is listen. Listen. You see, that's something that some of us have trouble doing, including myself. I tend to catch myself talking a little more than I should, but you're probably aware of that now with having heard me over the last few months on Facebook Live. And then the third thing that I wrote down is you need to read. And in the last few years, I haven't read as much as I did earlier, but I would read a couple hundred books a year. And that helped me get a sense of what's going on around me. Now, I'm not much of a fiction reader. I read a lot of things, self-help, success stories, corporate lives, I like to read. Ram, nice to see you here. I like to read Malcolm Gladwell. He's got 4 or 5 books out that I found extremely interesting and informative. But reading is important. And sometimes we feel, well, I'm out of school and I've read a lot and I got to read for work. But if we want to grow, if we really want to grow, we need to understand that reading is a critical part of that, reading the successes and the failures of other people. And fiction's great because it helps you relax. I understand that. And the last thing I wrote down of the 4 things is experience. Gather as much experience as I can. So I remind myself every day with this sitting on my desk, I need to observe, I need to listen, I need to read, and I need to experience. And as a founder of Bill Mitchell Academies, one of the things that I've committed myself to is to try and share thoughts and ideas that I've learned over the last 60 years as an entrepreneur. I've been fortunate enough to have great success. I've built companies, I've sold companies, I've built hundreds of houses in Southern California. I've coached, trained, and mentored corporate executives, sales and marketing personnel throughout the United States, Canada, and England. And every person that I touch, I learn more from them, I believe, than they learn from me. But the accumulation of the knowledge of all these people that have touched my life has caused me over the years to write a lot of things that I think are beneficial and have proven to be beneficial to the people that I've coached and trained. And so at Bill Mitchell Academies, we're doing a lot of things that we think might be beneficial to you. One of the things that I think is important is during the week, and I say, have a thought. This week, what do I need to think about? Maybe this week it's execution. Okay, what does that mean to me? Okay, it says, Bill, think about what you got planned for next week. What do you have to do to execute on? It's kind of a mindset memo, if you will. Several years I wrote a book called Mindset Memos. And over time, we're posting those on our website, at BillMitchellAcademies.com. And if you go there if you have a desire to get some mindset memos, let us know. Just go in there and click on the little link and look for the mindset memo. They're going to come out weekly. Some of them will be blogs. Some of them will be just mindset memos, a one-page little reminder of this week. Let me think about a schedule. Let me think about execution. Let me think about integrity. Let me think about customer service. Just thoughts. And we've put those up so that if you have an interest in kind of getting a little kick in the seat each week on something to be thoughtful about, I think you would find that helpful. One of the things that I am convinced of, that those of you, for example, that are on my personal page, I would love to invite you to come over and like and join BillMitchellAcademies.com also, because that's where I'm going to be posting most of the things that I've written through the years and things that I've done. I would love to be able to share those with you, some thoughts with you. I will be every day trying to find ways that I can help people grow the way other people have helped Bill Mitchell grow. And don't kid yourself. There's no such thing as a self-made man or woman. We've all rode on the shoulders of other people. And I'm extremely proud of the people that have been in my life and the contributions they made to me throughout my life. And I want to continue their legacy of giving. And I hope that somewhere over the coming years, I will have an opportunity to look back and say, I have been able to continue that legacy. So come and join our group. We'd love to have you. And from time to time, I'm going to talk to you about the things that I have on my list of understanding the road to a successful career. They may not be as meaningful to you as they are to me, but I can tell you they've really been a guide for me to help me stay on track. Those are my thoughts for today. As usual, I'm going to stick with them because they've stuck by me through the years. Have a great day.